Hello, Brother Sewing and Crafting family. Angela Wolf here, Brother Brand Ambassador, and we are back with another fabulous show. This one you don't want to miss. This is going to be so much fun. We got Tabitha Sewer here, and yes, that's her real last name. You've met her, you love her. She's so creative, and I love the colors that she's wearing, so I wore pink today too. So pop in, say hi, and guess what she's going to be doing today? Something that would make a great gift. Now, I know the holiday season's over, but there are still birthdays and things like that coming up, and these are so stinking cute. So grab your pen and pencil. You don't want to miss this. Let's welcome Brother Ambassador Tabitha Sewer. How are you, Tabitha?
Hi, everyone. How are you?
First of all, before I even go anywhere, I love your shop. I love the colors. And anyone here watching, if you don't follow Tabitha on Instagram, you want to look her up right now because everything she does is colorful and fun. It just makes you want to be creative. That's all I can think of.
Thank you. I love color. You know I love color, Angela.
I love it. I love it. And we both love pink, which I love.
Yeah. I'm pink.
I love that. I love the fabric. Okay, everyone's going to ask, did you make it?
Of course I did.
Of course you did. Well, Happy New Year. And speaking of Happy New Year, what you're working on is something so cute. I mentioned it would be good for the holidays for gifts, but there's birthdays all year long, and this would be so much fun. So tell them what you're going to do.
Okay, everyone. So I'm known for creating things that are on trend. And this year, embroidery is on trend, and especially embroidering socks. So this project, look how cute it is. I embroidered little scissors onto a pair of socks. I made a pair of socks for myself the holiday season, my husband, as well as my daughter. And my son wants a pair, so I have to do that for him. But these socks are so fun, so trendy. You can customize it for the person that you're making them for. You can do their monogram, initials, or like any fun little icon or symbol that they're really into. Like if your kids are into sports, like my daughter is, you can put a basketball, her number, all of the things, just make it fun for them. And they're really going to love this project or this gift because it's customized to them. So I really love this project. I'm going to show you how easy it is to create an Artspira and also how to hoop the socks. It's so easy. And then I'm going to show you all these things and how to make it on, of course, my new favorite machine here. And it's the Brother PR1060W. I absolutely love it. I got it a few months back, and it took me a few months to learn it, but only because I'm working. I have a full-time job and I'm very busy, but I'm so excited to have learned the machine. I have been embroidering with a Brother SE700 for many years and absolutely obsessed with that machine. And now that I have this machine, I feel like the Brother SE700 trained me for this one. Of course, a little bit more advanced than that one, but oh my gosh, it's so fun to use. I'm excited to share this project with you.
You know, Tabitha, you mentioned that, and I'm with you on that. I always use a single needle just because you just get used to it. And then it's a little intimidating at first, but then you realize it's so simple to thread. It's so simple, and it embroiders nonstop, and you can walk away, come back, and it's all finished. And it is addictive. That's all I have to say. I named mine Top Gun because it never stopped running.
So I love it. I need to find a name for mine. I with the single needle, I will say jumping to a 10 needle or a multi-needle, I like the fact that I don't have to rethread it every time, right?
I know. And then the other thing, it's so fast too. So I always have that running, and I'm still using my single needle, the Avenir, something like that. Everything's always embroidering. But I have good news for you. You said you're always on trend. Well, guess what? I just checked out the fall fashion trends for 2026. And guess what's the biggest thing? Embroidery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right. So I'll let you kick it off. And do you want to show them a little bit about Artspira first?
Sure. Okay. So
all right.
let's go ahead and Or actually, before we do that, I want to talk about the materials that I'm going to be using for this project. And then we'll jump into Artspira, if that's okay.
Sounds great.
Okay, so the materials for this project is stabilizer. Stabilizer is extremely important with any embroidery project, but for socks in particular, I like to use the soft cutaway stabilizer. And another tip that is really important is wash away stabilizer. So I cut mine into just this little rectangle or square here. Today I am going to be using this 7x5 hoop here, and I already hooped my stabilizer. Very easy, you guys know how to do that, but I'm going to show you an extra step for the socks that you guys will need later. You're going to need a cute pair of socks. Again, socks are on trend right now, especially if you embroider them, and you can find so many different socks with like the ruffled edges. These scalloped edges are really cute. So many fun designs. So grab a pair of socks, basting spray, a marking tool. This one is my favorite because you can mark and erase. You'll also need a measuring tape. You don't necessarily need this because I'm going to show you one of my favorite features on the PR1060W, but I just like to use it. And I like to use pens. And this fun contraption here, this is the way that I use to hoop my socks onto the Brother hoop here. Okay, so let's jump into Artspira.
Let's jump into Artspira. So also, I will leave a list of all of these if you go to angelawolf.com for this episode, because you know that some of those things were not a Brother product. So I will leave links for you so you know, especially that little contraption tool, which you can do an internet search for. But I don't know if you punch in contraption tool, I hate to know it would come up in your search. So I'll make sure that I put it in there for you too. So, all right, great, Tabitha. So let's see what's on Artspira. Oh my gosh, there's so many new things on there. I love it.
I love Artspira. So I'm going to head on over to my phone.
Actually, you have your phone? You could just show it right there.
Oh yeah, duh. Because I thought. Okay.
So, by the way, all of you, Artspira, there is a free, if you have not downloaded it, if you ended up with a Brother machine, that has Wi-Fi, download it. There's a free version and a paid version. All right, Tabitha, back to you with your Artspira.
All right, so Artspira, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. If you're not trying, or if you haven't even been on it, what are you doing? It's so fun, and I have so many different Brother machines that I link my Artspira up to, and I just easily create with it. It's so efficient, so quick. I can create while I'm traveling on the road, and I save my designs. It's just so fun. I love it. So in Artspira, which mine looks like this, you're just going to hit embroidery. So right here where it says explore, there's so many different categories. Oops. So you can embroider, you can, my finger, let's see. You can embroider, you can cut designs here, you can print designs. Sublimation, we're going to do embroidery. Under embroidery, look at all of the categories. It's so many different categories that you can choose from. It's not even possible for you to say that you can't find anything, because you can find everything in Artspira. So I'm going to embroider the other sock to this pair here. So I'm just going to type at the top. I already know what I want. So if you know what you want, go ahead and type it in. If not, just go through the different categories. So I'm going to type in scissors. So type in scissors there at the top. Just wait for it to look up some designs, and look at that. There's so many fun designs on here, as you can see. Oh, look at that. There's the office supplies there. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way at the top. I really like this pair, so I'm going to click that one. Okay, fun. So this one tells me that it's 1.2 inches by 1.17 inches, which is perfect for a pair of socks. You don't want to go too big. So I like to stay less than 1.25 inches for my socks. I think you can get away with 1.5 inches depending on how high the socks are. But mine is no more than 1.25, both ways, length and width. Also, it tells you the embroidery time. So it takes only 1 minute to embroider. Also, it has 3 different, it tells you the thread count, or stitch count, and then the thread color here. It only has 3 colors, which is really, really easy. I love this project. So looking at this, I'm going to make sure that my scissor handles are pink, and then there's a dark gray and then a light gray there. And that's it.
Those are so cute. I love those. I love those.
So after that, I'm going to hit create. And if you want to edit, you can. I'm going to leave it as is, but I just want to show you really quickly if you want to add like a name on there. So what's on trend right now is like an icon like this, like a little drawing or something, and then like someone's name. So if you want to do a name, you can. So you can just hit text if you want to. And you can add text to that. I'm not going to do that. You can tap and you can make a few edits. You can change the colors, you can change the layout, rotate it, change the size, all of the fun things. But there's so many different ways that you control the design in Artspira. So after that, hit OK, done. And then I have a few different Brother machines, and what helps me is I label my Brother machines with the Brother P Touch. So I label all of them, Tabitha Sewer Studio 1, 2, and 3. So my big baby here, the Brother PR1060W, that is number 3. So I just tap here. And then I go here and then I pick which one it is, and it's already tapped. You can see by the check there. And then I exit out and then I transfer. Okay. And it's going to transfer. There you go. And you hit close, and then I'll meet you at the machine. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to show you how to hoop.
Okay, that sounds great. I love that. I love those scissors. So Tabitha, when somebody's looking for a design, you said make sure it stays pretty small. I love in Artspira how it shows you how big the design is, you know the exact dimensions, and how long it's going to take. I mean, you don't want to get something it's going to take an hour. Well, of course, if it's only that big, it should never take an hour. But
yeah, and I like in Artspira that it tells you in inches, because like in the machine, it tells you in millimeters. So I like that it tells you in inches.
That's great. All right, so we're going to learn how to hoop, and then we're going to embroider. So drop your questions. I forgot to mention, we are live in the chat today. So we are on Brother Sewing and Crafting YouTube and Facebook pages. And so leave your comments and questions, and we're answering those in the chat today. All right, so I'll meet you over at your table.
All right.
Okay, so here we are. We have my other pair of socks here. I'm going to show you the other one once again. So this is the one that I previously embroidered. It has a pink handle, light gray, dark gray here. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your socks and you're going to turn them inside out. Okay. Actually, let me not. Sorry. We're going to go here first, and we're going to mark where we're going to place our design. So this is where I like to use the measuring tape. So we know that just around about My design is about 1.25 inches length and width. So I just measure. So I start here. I know that I want it somewhere here. So I'm just going to go here. 1.25. Okay, there's my little dot there. So just mark somewhere in the center. You can eyeball it. And that's kind of what you want there. All right. From there, you want to turn your sock inside out. If you're not exactly sure how to perfectly place, just like I did with the measuring, don't worry about it with the PR1060W. There's a feature on there where it's a camera where you can just place the design. It shows up on the sock and it's just so neat. It's like my favorite thing. So you're going to take this tool here, place it in the sock just like this. Take this up and over. And you have to fix it to where that design is up here. Okay, I'm actually gonna make some changes here. I'm just gonna move it up a little bit more. Okay, there you go. All right, so from here, you're gonna take your hoop. I typically like to mark the center of the hoop here. It doesn't have to be perfect, just roundabout. Take this crosshair here, and then I take this crosshair, and then I match it here. So you don't, because the sock the gadget is a rectangle, you can't really go here. You can if you want to, but I'm just gonna do it this way. Before I do that, I'm going to spray with some basting spray here. Just want to make sure that the crosshairs, the horizontal line, is lined up there. Just to be safe, I like to use pens. So I'm just going to pen on the top and the bottom. Okay, just like that. And then from there, you'll just place this on here. But from here, we're going to go ahead and go over to the machine. And I'll show you how to embroider that. But that's how you hoop it. Really easy.
That is really easy, super cute. Everyone's going to want to know what that tool is. So I'll put it on angelawolf.com under this episode. So I'll leave a note in the chat right now for you. So I'm going to wait till she gets to her machine. I don't want she to get seasick. She's just flipping it around. And by the way, I would love to know how many of you have this multi-needle or one of the Brother multi-needles, because they have a great 6 needle as well. But there's so many great features. She was talking about the camera feature. You've got the snowman where you can put the snowman on. I've been using that a lot. I used it for some gifts, putting names on the bags. So that turned out super cute. So I'll leave a message in the chat. Do you have a Brother multi-needle, or is it on your bucket list? I don't know. All right, I see you. And I got a great view of your machine. There you go.
All right. So
that's you, Tabitha.
Here we are. So here's my machine. So before we even start embroidering, I have to give raves to this machine. I know I already talked about it already, but there's 3 things that I absolutely love. It has a large embroidery area, which is, oh my goodness, you can do so many things on it. Built-in camera, which I'm going to show you, and a 10 needle, which makes this whole, your whole embroidery process fast and efficient. So I absolutely love it. So as you can see, my sock is already hooped into the machine. It's ready to go. And then we have this beautiful large screen here. Let me adjust my camera so you can see properly. Sorry for all the movement. So as you can see, my scissors are there. I'm going to hit set. So from here, based on the orientation of my socks, you saw that it was sideways this way. So I have to make sure that I rotate my socks. And you can actually do this in Artspira if you want to. So the handle is going to go up. There you go. So there it is. Okay, perfect. Hit OK. Edit. And then from here, embroidery. Okay, so my threads here at the top are already set, right? But I'm going to go ahead and tell my needle or assign the thread to each needle. So I'm going to hit this little button here. It's the thread with the magnifying glass there. So the handles, I'm going to tell it that I want it to be my pink thread. The pink thread is number 9. So I'm going to hit 9. And then this one here is the darker or the top blade. So I'm going to tell that to be number 4. My dark gray is on number 4. And then my light gray is on number 5. Okay. And everything is set up here, as you can see. So I have everything laid out here. And I'm going to hit lock. And I'm ready to go. Green means go. Let's bring it here.
What an easy, fun project. So cute. So leave your comments below. Are you going to try this? Have you ever embroidered socks? Because I would love to know.
Remember, this project is only going to take 1 minute. So that says it there. Just changing over to the other needle color. And the last color.
Very, very, very simple. What a great project. Super cute, super easy. I like the pink scissors.
It's done. Okay. So let me go ahead and take it out and I'll show you.
Sounds good. All right. Well, while she's taking that out of the hoop, I will take her down so you don't get dizzy. And I want to mention one thing. So I didn't mention at the beginning, in case you missed Tuesday's show a couple days ago, their brother's doing something really cool the month of January. So it doesn't have to do with the multi-needle, but it does have to do with the Avenir. So are you looking at an Avenir and you have a different machine? There's a special they're running through the month of January. All you have to remember is the word Wolfpack. If you're watching, you're part of the Wolfpack. Okay, that's just what we're naming it. So if you go to your Brother dealer, you can bring any sewing machine of any brand, of any value, turn it into the Brother dealer, purchase the Avenir, and you get a $1,200 rebate by telling them you're part of the Wolf Pack. So if you're looking at getting the Avenir, don't miss that January special, because just go in, bring them any machine as a trade, and purchase the Avenir, and you get a $1,200 rebate. So pretty darn cool. All right, Tabitha, I think she's back with us. Let's see. There she is. How are you?
Hi, Angela. So here is the hoop. How quick and easy was that project? If you have grandkids, trust me when I say they are going to be asking you to make them all of the custom socks. So quick and easy. So I'm just going to take
so easy.
Yeah, so I'm going to take this off, and then it's cutaway stabilizer. So I'm just going to cut around the back side. So it looks like that. So just because I'm on camera, I'm just going to do a rough cut really quick.
While she's cutting that away, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat, because we are live in the chat today. If there's something that you have a question about, the topper that she used was water topper. That water soluble topper. It's that little flimsy stuff that if your hands are sweaty, it disappears. That stuff, not the wash away. I mean, it washes away, but it's called a water topper. So it's easy. I use it on a lot of like minky, fleece, stuff like that. So I'm sure you have some laying around.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so you mentioned the water washable stabilizer. So there's a few different reasons why you would want to use it on projects like these. It prevents the stitches from sinking into the fabric. Also, it keeps the stitches on the surface, and it reduces distortion and warping when you're embroidering. And if you have small detail on your design, it eliminates the loss of design. So here is the water washable. Again, it's the name tells you exactly how to take it away. So you just use water to dissolve the stabilizer. There's a few little pieces there, but again, water will take it away. And that's it. How cute is this project? I'm just gonna wipe away the markings that I have on there. But here are the socks. How cute.
Those are adorable, Tabitha. Adorable. And so fast and easy. You know, a lot of people that purchase the multi-needle, some of them do it just for a hobby, to embroider fast and a lot of things quickly. But also some people purchase this to start a business. And you could sell those socks all day long.
Yeah.
Customized with, you know, monograms, cute, fun things. I mean, what a great, easy technique.
Yeah, so I actually have a studio, as you all know, and we're actually getting ready to launch some custom products. So I'm really, really, really excited about it. I'm excited to show my team how to use the machine. It's so quick and easy to use. I read that manual front and back to make sure I learned it. Again, the other brother embroidery machines, whether it's the single needle, what is it called? The entrepreneur, the bigger one, the single needle, the entrepreneur.
The Avenir?
Not the Avenir, but it kind of looks like it's the single needle.
Yeah, the PR.
Is it one? I don't know, but you know what we're talking about.
PR1. Oh my gosh. Everyone in the chat will remind us. My mind just went blank. I was thinking of the PR680, the 10 needle. It's PR100. Oh, I'm not even gonna say it. I'll figure it out.
It's okay. But any of those single needles will prepare you for this one. Of course, this one has a whole bunch of other features. Oh my goodness. I think I totally forgot to show the camera part, but it's okay. I'll show you in another project. It's so easy to use. If we have time, I would show, but this project is so easy to do, quick and easy. Like I showed you, it's only 1 minute to embroider, and it's fun. It's fun to watch. Absolutely cool project.
And the camera feature is very cool. And you know what? You did forget to show that, but I think that they all got the idea. So when you hit scan, it shows you it's a live camera. I actually will put my fingernails up. I mean, don't put your fingers under the needles, but you can actually see your hand moving when you're under there, not embroidering, but using the camera feature. It's very cool.
I like it. Like when I discovered it, I couldn't believe it, because I'm so single needle, and I learned how to perfect the placement. And then when I saw the camera feature on here, I'm like, psh, like mind blown, crazy. Absolutely.
Mind blown. So as Tabitha and I are enjoying our multi-needle, and it is a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, and don't be intimidated by how big it is. I mean, that's the first thing. You're like, and it's on that nice table. It sits in the corner, and you have to come up with a name. Next time I see you, Tabitha, I want to know if mine's Top Gun. What are you going to name?
But yeah, this moves all over the studio. It's the table makes it easy to move. It's fun. I love it.
It's fun.
Been on my life.
So, hey, Tabitha, tell everyone where they can find you on social. You're on Instagram, tabithasewer.com, correct?
Yes. So my website is tabithasewer.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Tabitha Sewer on Instagram and TikTok. So come find me, hang out, have fun.
All right. Sounds great. Tabitha, thanks for the inspiration. Great to see you. Love your studio. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next.
Thank you, Angela.
All right, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Hey, have a great day. We will see you next week. Until next time, happy sewing, everyone. Bye.
Attach the embroidery frame in the initial sewing position.